Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for taking the time to stop by once again as we sample some more great tasting international beer with Dr. Dave. Imagine that. More international beer with Dr. Dave. Well, it's true. Now, for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today, I'm going to try to pronounce this as the best I can. The Ottakringer? Ottakringer. Yeah, people in America want to pronounce that Kringer. I don't think it's Kringer. I think it's Ottakringer. Ottakringer. Anyway, this is a Vienna lager from Vienna, Austria. Yeah. And it says it's the original Vienna lager. Imagine that. Imagine that. Yeah, it checks in at 5 point, what does that say? 5.3% alcohol by volume. Okay, right. And the date stamp on the bottom says we should drink it soon. Not that soon. No, it has a date that it was born and a date that we should drink it by, and we still have about 4 months left. So this is in a can. Let's be careful here. Let's put it off to the side and open her up slowly. Usually I put this in my little bowl, but I'll hold it off to the side here. Okay, we're good. We're good. So we're going to use this lovely glassware that I purchased years ago. It has a cone shape in the bottom, so if you pour this straight in, you're going to be drinking foam for days. Yeah, you see, just that little bit makes some nice foam. Well, it's a nice, beautiful golden color. Some lovely malts. Now, these beers typically are more malt than hop. So if you don't like a malty beer, you may want to look for something else. But you know what? You have to try it before you know if you like it or not, right? If you don't try it, you'll never know. All right, beautiful golden color. Let me get my hand out of the way there. Beautiful golden color. Nice bright white foam on there. Oh, look at that. That is lovely, isn't it? More of an amber, golden amber color than golden. Some nice hops in there, and I'm not getting much else. So let's say cheers to the brewers. And I'm going to hold this can up one more time. Ottakringer, Ottakringer. That's how I'm going to pronounce it with my best German accent. Ottakringer, Austrian accent. All right. Many thanks to the brewers there, and thanks to you at home for watching. Cheers. Oh, man. Ooh, that tastes good. Mm. Now, it's not malty as I thought it would be because a lot of times Vienna lagers are super malty. This is not super malty. It's pretty darn good, though, I'll tell you that. Very smooth, very easy drinking, very pleasant beer. Hmm. Yeah, I tell you what, if this had a few more hops in it, it'd be like a lager almost. It's very smooth and easy drinking. And I love the way it is carbonated. Now, it's not, this glassware has a little bit to do with it because of the shape, the conic shape of the bottom. But primarily, it is well carbonated and it's holding the foam up nicely. That does have a lot to do with the glassware, but if the beer is not well crafted, I don't care what kind of glassware you have, it's not going to work out. Excuse me. It's just not going to work out, man. I'm telling you. Beautiful color, though. It's beautiful. Very smooth and easy drinking, I'm telling you. Oh, yeah. I would describe this as a more towards the medium body. It's not really light body, more towards a medium body with light to medium carbonation, but it has a full bodied mouthfeel on it. And now, see, people may ask me now, maybe new to beer drinking, and well, what is he talking about? Well, when it gets in your mouth, it's not all wishy washy and watery like. There's some substance to this beer, and that's how beer should be. It should have some substance to it, because beer is mostly water. So if you want to drink water, you drink water. If you want to drink beer, you drink a good beer. It doesn't have to be an expensive beer, and it doesn't really have to be a craft beer. Just a well crafted beer. Big difference, because you buy those cheap beers where you get a 30 pack for 9.99. Those are not well crafted beers. That's water. That's flavored water with some alcohol in it. And if you think any different, then you're just kidding yourself. Those beers you have to serve ice cold, and the entire time that they're open, you have to keep in a freezer sleeve because once they get warm, my God, they're horrible. Oh, yeah. Now, if you don't agree with that, then I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, because I know a lot of guys will buy a 25-ounce beer, 24-ounce beer, a can. And you know what? Unless you're going to chug it down, it's going to take you a while to drink that. So go back in the freezer, back and forth to the freezer. I mean, that's the only way you can drink it. This is a fine beer. I'm going to have to do some research and find out. Oh man, I feel like I got to sneeze. I apologize. I got to do some research and find out how to pronounce this name. It's probably can Google it and find out. But regardless of how you pronounce the name, this is a great beer. I was going to say good beer. It's a great beer. It's smooth and easy drinking. It's not too malty at all. And man, I'm telling you, it hits the spot. This would be a great beer on a warm day. And we're coming up to that time of year where the warm weather's going to start. So this would be a great beer to sit out on the patio or the balcony with. And, watch the sunset. There you go. Yeah, life is good, huh? All right, my friends. With that said, remember Dr. Dave always says life is short and be happy and try new things like this beer right here. And to that end, until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure. But the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast. And if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now, I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.